Hello folks, How to Bloke back again. This is take 4, I think, or take 5. Hopefully I can get it right this time. LS2 Advant, A-D-V-A-N-T. This is my new crash helmet. I bought it yesterday. And I want to talk to you about what I think about it. Now, it's a great helmet. It's one of these modular ones, you know, with a chin piece that goes back. I'll show you quickly. You probably know about this already, but this is the chin piece that goes down like that. That goes down like that, and you've got a full face helmet. You can see. Right. So I like the best of both worlds. So I like in town. I like this thing back, so you get a lot of ventilation inside there. I feel a bit sometimes a bit claustrophobic with the chin piece down if I'm not on a motorway or something. So in town I like the chin piece up like that, and this is good because it goes all the way back, you see, like that, which is good. It doesn't stick up here. Well, what was I going to say, the helmet has an inbuilt sun visor thing which goes down. It's not too dark, it's not light, it's just right actually for sunny days. Now, we tested it today. I was out for an hour or so, pottering around, fiddling about. I did some A and B roads, no motorway. Speeds about, I don't know, 50 to 100 kilometers an hour or so. I was pleasantly surprised. What surprised me was two things. Two things stood out with this helmet. One was the wind noise. Now, okay, it's in this configuration, you're going to get more wind in this bit of it. What vehicle did I test it on? Yamaha. Oh, my Yamaha arm with straight bars. So the wind, get a lot of wind here. So it's going to be noise. It's going to be more noisy than in this the full face helmet configuration, right? But having said that, it's 35, 36 degrees in the shade here. We're like 40, 45 in the sun. So, you know, staying cool is important, and there was no problem with that at all. It has great ventilation. Air goes in here, comes out the back. Brilliant. Of course, you're going to get a lot of ventilation here anyway. I didn't use this one so much because I thought there's no need. I just flipped down the old thing. I drove it like that most of the time. So there we go. It's good. This is a size L, and it weighs. I put it on these scales that you use to weigh airport luggage, and put home scales, and it was 1.88 kilos. That's with the Pinlock, I suppose. It must be a few. I don't know how many grams that is, but 1.88. It says on the back 1.8 plus or minus 50 grams, I think. Visor removal, well, that's easy enough. That just comes, you just click it there, and you click it there. I'm not going to do it, I've done it before. It's really easy, and you just snap it back. One of the best visor removal systems I've encountered, really. I mean, I'm not a professional helmet tester. I've had, more, I don't know, a dozen, probably more helmets in my time, and this is one of the best ones. It really is. Stability at speed. Yeah, that's I don't think so. Stability at speed. Now, with I've got another modular helmet, which is okay, but it's this one. It is rock solid. You don't. It weighs a bit more than my other modular, but you don't notice the weight at all, which is weird. I bet the carbon one's even better, but this one, for the price and everything, you don't get any of this business at all. It sits there properly, What else? Ah, yes. Now, great helmet. Inside here, I'll just point out, I did get a little bit of I can't put it, pressure on here, but I know that this helmet is size L, so it's up to 60 centimeters. My head is just below 60 centimeters in circumference, and I know that has quite a lot of padding there, but I know in 100 kilometers or more, a couple of 3 ride outs is going to go, that's going to fit perfect, and it doesn't hurt. I wasn't, oh my god, I need to get this helmet off because it hurts like mad. No, not at all. It's great, and it doesn't get hot. You can see the vents in the back there. I don't know if you can see that, the vents in the back there. Look, that's where it comes out. So it was never, God, this is so hot, I've got to take the helmet off. I can't breathe. No, not at all. No, it's really good. Would 199 euros, okay? Would I buy, this is the $6 million question, is it? Would I buy another one? Yes, is the answer. Yes, yes, yes. Would I buy another one for my son? Yes. Wife? Yes. No problem. I think it's a good helmet. It's a good helmet. Now, the only grumble, and it is a slight grumble, it's not a moan. You know, I'm not a moany sort of person. It's a moan. Oh, by the way, there's a little mic thing there. You can stick your mic, and you can put, if you want to use one, and stick the call it speakers in there. So there's plenty enough room for that. But I like to enjoy the road and the bike. You know, I don't want stuff, music playing in my ear or whatever. Or whatever. Mind you, having said that, directions when you're driving along might be useful if you're going places. Anyway, I digress. Now, yeah, chin straps. Now, I like the D-link thing, you know, but this one has this kind of little tag or tang. These are tangs, I think, tangs, and that goes in there. Now, like that, to lock it. Easy, isn't it? When the helmet's off, great, no problem. And you pull that like that, and it comes off. Easy enough. But the problem I've got, my son doesn't have the same problem. He did it in like one. But maybe I'm a bit, you know, getting too old or something, but I couldn't get that in there in one or two, in one go. I don't know, maybe I'll get used to it and stuff, but I just kept going around there, I kept poking it. It's probably me, it's probably not, it's probably good. But it's on, it's nice and secure, you know, it does the job. But as I say, for the old D-link, call me old-fashioned or whatever, but I just like that, you know, the D-link thing is, I think it's pretty good system, but there must be a reason why I changed to this, but I don't know why. But anyway, there's my, it's not really a review, I'm just giving you my opinion of it. The thing is that with this helmet, it's made my, how can I put it, made my enjoyment of motorcycling a bit better, because my beloved helmet is getting a bit aged now. I mean, it's 20-something years old. I should really get rid of it, shouldn't I? And it's got all coming apart. I won't mention the name, but it's a brilliant helmet. But I've never been able to afford or could find one that brings back that moment. But this is really good. So if you can try one of these, if your mate's got one, try it, you know. As I say, I couldn't afford the carbon one, but you know, hey ho, that's what you get. And I was worried about the weight originally, but no, not at all. It's brilliant.